shadowy showdowns. Horror story.
Lily adored her position at the humble community library. It was generally tranquil, with a couple of guests every day. She partook in the harmony, encompassed by books and the smell of old paper. One evening, while at the same time shutting everything down, found a dusty old box concealed toward the rear of the documents. Inside were old puppet mannequins and a note that read, "Don't use into the evening." Interest aroused, Lily brought the case back home. That evening, unfit to rest, she chose to set up the mannequins in her lounge room. They were unpredictably planned, with similar elements and old, worn strings. She tracked down a little stage in the crate too and set it up, organizing the mannequins into a scene. As she controlled the mannequins, a peculiar inclination washed over her. The room appeared to become colder, and the shadows cast by the mannequins moved in the gleaming candlelight. Overlooking the scary environment, she proceeded, interested by the itemized craftsmanship. Out of nowhere, she heard a murmur. "Play with us." Alarmed, she glanced around, however there was no other person in the room. She disregarded it as her creative mind and proceeded, yet the murmurs became stronger. "Play with us, Lily." Her heart beat as she understood the voices were coming from the mannequins. Their eyes appeared to follow everything she might do, and their looks seemed to change unobtrusively, turning out to be more evil. She dropped the strings, stepping back, however the mannequins started to continue all alone, their appendages jolting unnaturally. Scared, Lily attempted to leave the room, yet the entryway forcibly closed. The shadows on the walls wandered aimlessly, framing bizarre shapes that appeared to connect for her. The mannequins' murmuring developed into a whirlwind, filling her head with their creepy serenade. "Play with us perpetually, Lily." Frantic, she snatched a candle and swung it at the stage, attempting to obliterate the mannequins. However, the second the candle contacted the stage, the blazes erupted, overwhelming the room in an unnatural, greenish fire. The mannequins' shadows extended and curved, their murmurs transforming into screams of outrage. "Lily, you can't get away from us." The shadows shut in, and Lily felt cool, spooky hands getting at her. She shouted, tumbling to the floor as her general surroundings obscured. The final thing she saw prior to passing out was the mannequin's eyes sparkling with malicious joy. At the point when Lily stirred, she was in the library, stooped over her work area. The morning sun spilled through the windows, and everything appeared to be typical. She scoured her eyes, attempting to shake off the striking bad dream. As she stood up, she saw something on the floor close to her work area, one of the doll mannequins from the case. Its eyes were fixed on her, and its minuscule mouth moved, murmuring only so that her might be able to hear. "Play with us, Lily." Her shout reverberated through the vacant library, and the mannequins giggling swirled all around. Nobody heard from Lily once more. The library stayed shut, with a sign on the entryway that read, "Being scrutinized." Local people murmured regarding the reviled mannequins and how, late around evening time, you could hear the weak sound of strings being pulled and a delicate, ghostly murmur, "Play with us, for eternity."